Hello! Is it on?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to show you the boat. Right now we're standing in the saloon, so this is obviously outside. Here is a sort of dining table. Of course it has this couch called a settee that wraps around it. Back here we have a TV hooked up for karaoke and movies. We connect it to the computer. Here, next to the table, this is called the chart station. So, there's a chair here. You can sit down. And behind is all the controls. There's switches. You can check the batteries, the solar, how much we're using. And yeah, so it has all of our electronic stuff here. You can see this is the battery. You can't see it from there, but it's 97.3%. So it's, and we have everything on. We have 2 computers plugged in. We have 2 fans going. Water pumps are running. The whole boat's we're not trying to conserve power at all, and we're still getting a positive charge. The lowest the batteries ever got was like 75%, I think. But anyway, it's just solar and wind generators. We have a stereo here wired up to the iPod, and there's speakers on the inside and outside. This is all instruments for radio and stuff. Let's see. Let's go up to the other side here. This is across from the table. Can you show the table again so we keep our bearings? The table's here, and across from there is just another couch. It's pretty long. I can lay down, and I only go to about here. So it's actually a pretty long. It's a great place to take a nap. Obviously, there's a bunch of books back behind. If you go this way, it gets very tight, but this is the kitchen. It's kind of on a hallway, and you can see that there's a stove here. Right here, it uses gas. There's a bunch of big gas tanks outside the boat. We have lots of spices, food, and there's a, well, let me go in first. This is actually an old school fridge here. It opens up, it's very deep, all the way down to here, but we just have it for storing food. It's not cold. Lots of dishes. It gets very tight here, but it's good for cooking and stuff. We have double sink, actually triple sink, because there's one in the middle here. What else do we have here? Oh, we have the real fridge is here. There's a fridge freezer, and this inside here. And this goes back into our bedroom. Inside is basically only a bed, but it's plenty big enough. I'm tall, and even in Taiwan, my feet hang off the end of the bed, but it might actually fit here. And sleeps here. There's a bathroom. If you come in a little bit.
Can you open the window?
Open the window. Oh yeah, we have windows everywhere. Yeah, it feels nice. Here, get open. Okay. So there's actually a. I'll just put the camera. It's very tight in here, so it's hard to film well. But this is a bathroom ahead, right? There's a shower, vent. We have the toilet is down there, and the floor. You just kind of stand in the shower that leaks out the bottom. Let's see. Going back out. So this is our bedroom, the cabin. You coming? Okay. Next we're going to the front of the boat. This is our second bathroom. So if you stick your head in here, you can see there's a toilet, a sink, and a shower. And if you step back, we can actually close this door here. So if we have a guest, this will be a guest cabin back here. We can close the door, and they can have all their privacy. Of course, you can close the bathroom door too. Okay, if you come through, I don't know what you call this room here, but it's just outside of the bathroom, and there's just some storage. I think it's just I put towels and stuff. I don't know. And then here's another cabin in here. There's another door here you can close. This one is converted. It's kind of all of our fun stuff. Normally, you would have a mattress here, and there's plenty of room. I can lay down. It's the same size as our bedroom. And we have all of our sails down here, but it's nothing interesting. We have some big fishing rods. We have 3, I think. Over here, we have spear guns in another room. We have dive gear all in one of these closets. And just has some of our extra stuff stashed in here. But it will probably be converted back into a bedroom because we actually have 3 bedrooms, and the third one is here. This one is the smallest. It's also converted. into like the guy that owned the boat makes everything by himself, so he has tons of tools and woodworking stuff and just everything you could imagine. It's really incredible. So right now it's really packed full of stuff because we're trying to organize everything. This is an air conditioner, this is a generator that we probably never use. I have a dive compressor to fill dive tanks, spear guns, a rifle.
Bow. The bow.
What?
The bow.
The bow?
Arrow and bow.
Oh, there's a bow and arrow back there too. You can't really see it. It's pretty dark here. Here you go. Normally, if this were a cabin, it's hard to see, but this would be where you lay down, where all these generators are, and these shelves wouldn't be here. But he has it converted to I guess a tool room. And the engine, this comes off, and that's how you get. I'm not gonna do it now, but that's how you get to the engine. There's also a door back there. So I spent the afternoon down there today. Quick break for rum. And we're going up. So we got some stairs leading out. And this is our cockpit. This is where the captain stands. I give orders. I'm a very kind captain though. So there's actually, what's cool about this boat is there's so much space out here. Most of the boats you look at won't have any of this space. So, I mean, the other morning we were both laying down. We had pads usually here, but we were both laying down reading. So it's, I mean, you could have 10 people up here. This is a table that folds up. So we had breakfast there this morning. We come out, there's a cover above so you can stay out of the shade. And now this is just a huge flat deck. Not sure how we're going to really use this, but it's really nice to have a huge, you know, just a flat spot if you need to work on something. This is the hatch to our bedroom. I have a mosquito net on it right now, just in case mosquitoes come. But that's the hatch to our bedroom. There's not much back here. A lot of storage tanks. There's a bicycle in this one. There's a locker here. There's a bicycle inside. These are all fuel tanks, extra fuel. That's our dinghy back here. That's how we get to land. Because right now, if Ann pans around, we're out in the middle of a bay. So it's a few hundred meters to get to like the little yacht club restaurant thing. And so we take the dinghy. So we have solar panels on top of here, and there's 3 more over here. So we actually have like 5 solar panels. Our wind generator is right here. I don't want to get too close, but that actually produces more power than the solar panels. It's just always running. Am I missing anything back here? There's a lot of stuff, technical stuff that I'm sure you don't have any interest in. So if we look forward, you can see the solar panels are here. This is our main cell. It's you know, it's down obviously. We're our mooring ball. Forward, we have a tiny little starter garden here that our previous owner left us. I don't know what they are. I think herbs or something.
Chili pepper?
Chili peppers. So this is heading to the front. There's a lot of boats, and you can't really tell it from here, but there's a ton of space up here. Usually you can only walk on this very edge. It's hard to see with the light right now, but you can only walk on this edge, and you have to kind of fight your way up. But this is a huge flat spot. That's a, what do you call it, a lifeboat. So if we sink, knock on wood, there's a lifeboat here. Let's see, heading forward. This is the mast for the main cell. We have, what do we have? This hatch, it's a big hatch, huh? It's the biggest one on the boat. This is for what will be our second bedroom. Up here we have another sail. This one's rolled up along goes up to the mast, and we just unroll it when we use it. We're on a mooring ball. That's the ball down here. We're just tied to that. Let's see, I have an anchor, but the anchor's stowed away right now. We're not using it. Let's see. What else did we miss? I think that's everything, yeah? Did I miss anything?
Water collector?
Oh, yeah. So the boat is set up to be completely self-sufficient. So like I said, we run the battery, we blast music, and we use water and water pumps and lights and fans, and we've never got below 75% now. And also, you see a tube here. This big roof here is made to collect rainwater. So it only sprinkled for a few hours the other night, and we filled up one of these buckets. So you fill up the bucket, and then there's a water pump that I have to take out. It's kind of a hassle to do. And there's one for diesel and one for water, and this down here. And so you pump through a filter, and it filters the rainwater, and it down into the water tank. And then whenever there's a huge tank in the boat that carries like 50 gallons of water, and then if we want to use the sink and stuff, it comes out of there. But there's also one more filter that actually the osmosis filter, or reverse osmosis filter, that makes drinking water. So we can actually collect the water from here, goes through 2 filters, and then we can drink it. And we've been drinking it for days. The previous owner drank it for 19 years and never got sick. But yeah, so the boat is self-sufficient for power and water. And of course, we could always buy water and just insert it straight in if we had a problem. Other than that, I don't think there's much else to show. It's all a mess right now because we're still sorting through all the tools and hidden spaces. Under everything, there's storage. So we every day we find a new spot. We open it up and find a store of food, or we find the bow and arrow, or we find something, because there's this space everywhere, hidden spaces. So I think this is all. So you're welcome to come aboard.